Ladies and gentlemen, today, crypto gaming crews are here once again to lift up crypto gaming, to bring it up into the light. The leaders of the crypto gaming niche. Crypto gaming is here to the limelight, and everybody is looking at the screen. The brand new Black Friday deals are here. The inspector joining us on the show, the man, the myth, the legend, creator of top crypto games. We're going to be talking about the top crypto games of December. Yes, on my channel. That's what you gotta do. I'm Ready Red. What's good? How you doing, buddy? How you doing?
Oh, that was loud. I didn't hear a word you said. I was just jamming out your 8-bit freaking theme song.
Yeah, it was fun, wasn't it? The music is too loud. I don't care. Let's go. How you doing, Inspector?
Yo, I'm doing good, man. Thank you for having me on the show. You're looking mighty fresh in that nice little shirt you wear.
Everybody's like my ears. I can't do this. Good morning, elbow cough. Everybody has died from that introduction. Yeah, I probably have to play with the sound. I can't hear it at all. I was just jamming out. Bro. I'm glad you could hear it though. I'm glad you could hear it. So today we're going to be going over the top crypto gaming tokens. Apparently, he said he can't do the top crypto games because it's going to take too long or something like that, which how dare you? How dare you? But it's all right. I'll forgive you. I've actually got the layout here. It's beautiful. We've got S tier all the way to dead for now. Ooh, that's going to be a spicy one. And then we have the not sure, just in case he doesn't know it. I know every single one of these games because I spend way too much time in the space, unfortunately. So it is what it is, or maybe fortunately. I think it's a good time to be no-lifing in crypto gaming. What do you think, Inspector?
I agree, man. And if any time is good to be no life in crypto gaming, it's, you know, right now and the past month, and then also the next year, 2 years, is the best time to be no life in crypto gaming. You know, we've all had the narrative, you know, in our minds that crypto gaming will lead the next bull run. And, you know, so far we're seeing it. We're definitely seeing it. I mean, look at big time. It's at $1. I mean, I know you don't want to talk about it, but
shut up. Don't tell them. Don't tell them the truth. Dude, I got into that thing. It was at 16 cents and we sold out on everything. Look at this thing. Stop.
It was around 20 cents when I sold most of my NFTs. I mean, luckily the NFTs didn't go up that much. So I lost out maybe on like $100, $200 profits, but we could have made so much if we just kept playing the game. So I reckon, you know, it's going to be a good time to be in crypto games in general. You know how many more big times we will have in the next year, in the next 2 years. It'll be absolutely crazy. And really the only way for you to be there on time is to no life crypto gaming, as you're doing right now, as I'm trying to do. I'm not really no lifing it as much as you, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
You know, I've got baggy eyes. I've got all kinds of things. I don't even want to talk about how much time I spend in the space because I might as well be a crypto game. I identify as a crypto game. That's what's happening. So, you know, like I was going over the.
You live in Florida, man. Can you identify as that? You moved.
Shut up! I don't want to get into this. But yeah, like I was going over the top crypto gaming tokens that I put on this list. He was like, "Yeah, I know like a good amount of these. You spend way too much time on Twitter." I'm like, you know, you're right. I need to get the hell out of social media platforms. I've been reading Gary Vee's book from 2013 called, it was like jab, 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 right hook or something like that. And he was talking about mobile taking over and how people are going to be obsessed with social media in 2020. I'm like, yeah, you were right, 100%. But that's it. You got to be on social media because that's what people are talking about. C-Money saying sold out before the real bull run. We're talking about, and then we got Chief over here. Okay. I'll stop. I don't know what that
man. We just sold the NFTs for profit.
Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it.
You know what the thing is? A lot of people will be like, "Oh, you sold out. You sold all your coins. You sold all your NFTs. It's everything is still going up, but you can never time the exact top. You gotta take profits at some point. If you don't take the profits, what are we doing? What are we doing?"
That's the thing. You've got to practice doing your own research. You've got to practice your own strategy. I was going on a 30-minute rant on my last live stream near the end because people were telling me like, what should I buy? What should I do? I was like, bro, like you need to suffer. You need to like go through the reins of getting into crypto, taking the crazy risk and figuring it out for yourself and figuring out when you should be taking profit. Realistically speaking, I learned that I should be taking profit progressively and aggressively, quite frankly. Because if I think something's going to happen, I'm taking zero risk. This time around, I'm taking profit and everything. So let's get into this tier list. I don't know if you've ever heard of 𝐒𝐢𝐠𝐬𝐿, but they've got a cute little logo. I don't know if you've seen the price of this token.
Now.
Wow. Dead for now. You want to see the price of this before you make your decision?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, because hey, the Floki fam, the Vikings, they're tough.
Yeah. Shout out to Maria Stoica in the chat.
Maria, let's go. What's
My
good?
girlfriend up in the chat, watching, supporting me in the stream. Love to see it. Love to see it.
Does she know a lot about crypto games?
She's getting in there. You know, she's playing some games. You know,
nice.
We had some fun playing some
what
big
does she think
time
about Floki?
Anyway, what's Floki doing? Let's see.
Yeah, so they're building a metaverse. Yes, go for it.
300% in a year. I guess Floki started as a meme coin, as far as I remember. Correct me if I'm wrong. Floki started by Elon Musk naming his dog Floki, and someone jumped on it, made the meme coin, a shit coin, if you will. And from there, they got a lot of money, raised a lot of money, and wanted to create the whole ecosystem. They created their game, which I'm very bearish on. I hate their game. I really, really, really dislike it. I talk about it all the time, how much I dislike.
You're not a Valhalla fan?
No, not at all, man. I'm not at all a Valhalla fan. Yeah, that's also one of the big differences between us, man. I love to hate on stuff, you know. I'm sorry. I love it.
It's all good. I'm a maxi. It's okay. No worries.
It's more fun to hate on stuff. I mean, I wish to try it and play it at some point and hopefully change my mind. For now, everything I see, I really don't like it. I don't like that the meme coin wants to get a piece of what everybody else has been building. So I'm just not a fan. It's dead to me.
Boom.
For now.
Dead for now. Maybe they raise a bunch of money and make something even cooler, right? Next thing, we have 𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐃. Pretty much the same as Floki. Bro, 𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴 coin is dead to me. What, dude? Is everything dead to you?
No, not everything. Just the meme coins. I like when a meme coin is genuine and they go out and say, yes, we're a meme coin. We don't do anything like Doge. We don't do anything. You can use us as a form of payment. That's where it ends. That's an S tier for me. You're not lying to me. You're not trying to gaslight me. As far as 𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴 is concerned, I never liked it. I'm never going to invest in it. I'm never going to tell anybody to invest in it. It is dead for now.
Send it to an isolated island and never touch it again. Tierler. Okay, got it.
Absolutely.
𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴.
we're brushing through this very fast.
You're fucking roasting them. Hey, keep spitting, dude. Keep spitting. What's our Rory?
Hey, man, you know, that's the thing. Everybody has opinions. You know, everybody has
Floki
opinions.
Is building stuff.
Floki is building stuff. I'm not saying they're not. I just don't like what they're building.
It's fair. That's my, your own, right? It's your opinion.
That's just my personal opinion. You know, I'm just a guy that makes videos. I'm not a developer. I don't know what goes into creating something like this. All I can say is, you know, what my opinion is based on what I see, and that's all. Anyway, moving on to 𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴. Let's see, their coin, 157% in the last month. That's crazy.
You know why?
Why?
I'll give you the rundown. So they recently released Seekers of Tokane. The 𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴 Solana narrative is back, and they're killing it right now. A lot of people are playing Seekers of Tokane, so there's a lot of hype surrounding it.
Oh, right. Okay. So 𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴, one of the Solana games. Yep. Now, I'm bullish on Solana. I'm bullish on Solana just because I know how the market works. Other than that, I don't like Solana. I'm not invested in Solana. I never will be. I think it's a centralized shitcoin. They shut off their blockchain whenever it suits their needs. That's not what this decentralization is about. I am all about decentralization. So anyway, I do like that they're building on many chains. I don't want Ethereum to be the main chain. I don't want Cardano to be the main chain. I want them to build on many, many chains and kind of go from there. So 𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴, a project I'm very bullish on, despite the fact that it's on Solana. I do think Solana will do really well. That has nothing to do with my personal opinion about the blockchain. Either way, are we rating 𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴 the game or 𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴 the coin?
The coin.
Okay. Let's say B tier. B tier then.
Ooh, why?
Because I can't say that I'm as bullish on 𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴 as I am on some of the other games and some of the other tokens, especially from this list here. I do think it'll be a fun and entertaining game to play, but at the same time, it's not a coin I would personally invest in. So that's why for me, that's, you know, kind of in the middle. Maybe I would, if I see good news or something like that, flip it for a little bit of a profit. But other than that, I wouldn't, you know, put a lot of money in it. So that's why.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a utility coin. I've got my own thoughts on utility coins and people earning the tokens in games versus having some kind of soft currency. So I understand. I understand. I love the Aurori team. I think Mikey's awesome and everybody in between, especially Aurori Daily. That guy's a grinder. Definition of grinder. But yeah, that's our rating. B tier. Next one, right. AXS.
I'm curious to hear your opinion, though. What do you think about the utility coins that you were just talking?
So
what is your opinion?
Listen, my friend, I would much rather get into the NFTs than the utility coins because I feel like maybe statistically speaking, the utility coins always run harder short term, but long term, the NFTs will always net the difference through earnings or some of the other mechanisms they have. So I would personally rather buy the NFTs they're in a collection versus the actual utility coins. If there is a governance coin, obviously governance coin wins. But short-term, utility coins always dominate, which I feel uncomfortable trading. They're heavily manipulated and all these other things that happen in between. So I usually don't bother with them. But Aurori, they kind of figured it out. Their emissions aren't very high, so I'm not too worried about that specifically for Aurori.
All right.
So AXS, governance coin, Axie Infinity.
That's a controversial one, man. I didn't even know why it is so controversial to talk about it. I guess people have very strong opinions about Axie. It's been in the industry for so long. Axie has paved the way, so you can't say it hasn't. Axie has paved the way for everything, but the fact they don't like is that they are very vocal about the way they have paved the way. You know what I mean?
They have.
Yeah. If someone is a hero and he says I'm a hero, you're no longer a hero. So you need other people to say that for it to have a certain weight to it. So, you know, I hope you understand what I'm saying here. But yeah, anyway, other than that, AXS is a coin I have traded in the past. It's not a coin I hold. It's not a coin I intend to hold. Axie Infinity is not a game I ever liked playing too much.
Fair.
Yeah. Other than the earning elements, the auto battler system is overused. And
what about the land staking?
Yeah, I guess I don't know. I was never a big fan of those auto battlers. If done right, they can be fun. Let's say like Champions Arena. Champions Arena is a fun game to play from Gala Games.
But it is very fun.
Yeah, it is a fun game to play. So I guess, you know, they can be fun, the auto battlers, depending on how they're made, if they use those cards or not, if it's different, if it's like Axie Infinity. I don't know, man.
Also remember that it's not just the game. Axie Infinity is an IP. So the Axies are being used on different games from the community programs.
Right.
So there's that. And then there's also the land staking, the little Mystic Axies doing their thing. I think they also have staking with pretty high APRs. So I don't know how bullish that is for the token itself, but yeah. More context.
What is the all-time high of the token?
A lot. It's like 180 or something.
Okay. What can you go to market cap instead of the price at the top? What is their all-time high market cap?
Only like $10 billion.
Holy
wow. She was a pumper. I sold at like $50. I don't even want to talk about it.
And that was back when they didn't have the whole ecosystem of everything going on, right?
Yeah.
That was only pumping because of their one play to earn game that's not even good.
Look how low the volume is, though. It was at 700 million here, 2 billion. At a $10 billion market cap, I feel like if you're having a crazy parabolic movement, it should have way more volume. It never had a lot of volume.
It didn't have a lot of volume, so that tells us that there just wasn't a lot of selling pressure. People were very bullish on the coin, most likely because of how many people were playing Axie at the time, and how people are still playing Axie, which is freaking crazy.
They are. I think they have something around 100 to 200K monthly active users.
That's insane.
Yeah. So it's still a lot.
43K. Let's go.
Let's go. Bitcoin
just in.
Oh, it's moving.
Wow. 43,200.
Yeah, she bumping. She don't stop.
Oh my god, man. I haven't felt this good about crypto since the last bull market. It is awesome to be part of this. It is absolutely ecstatic.
All right, what are we rating AXS?
Oh, let's go with S tier, man. I'm in a good mood. I'm just kidding. Don't put it in the S tier.
This is the next 100x. Jeez.
No, nothing that good of a mood. It's a 10x away from its all-time high. I am bullish on it. I'll put it in the A tier. I'm very bullish on their whole ecosystem. We're rating purely tokens. I think it'll pump. I think it'll do good in the upcoming bull run. That's why it's an A tier for me. It's a coin I might even invest in myself at the end of the day. I'm not invested right now, so just throwing that out there. But yeah.
Yeah, personally, if I had to invest in my view count right now, I'd be very bullish on it. We have 83 people on the stream. If you could go ahead and smash the like button, then I think we could hit that S tier mark over the next hour or so, and that could actually revolutionize the way that we think about viewership on YouTube for crypto gaming. This could be history, right? This could be insane. So next token, completely irrelevant.
I love it. I love it. Smack the like button. Takes you only half a second, and it means so much to us, to the YouTube algorithm.
James Swift is on the list. All right, let's go over Big Time. What do you think about Big Time?
Oh man, I don't know why it's pumping now. I have no idea why it's pumping now. Bro, it's almost $1. What? What?
This came out when October at this point. Let's go. It's in the moon. That's where it is. Jesus Christ, it's at $1. Oh my god. Are you bullish on this?
Bro, I wasn't bullish at all. If we made the video 2 days ago, I would say probably B tier. Okay. And I would be so wrong. I would be so wrong, bro. This is insane. Can you put it on a 7-day chart? How much is it in 7 days?
It's only 4. I don't know. It flatlined and then it just decided to just go to the stratosphere.
Yeah, Big Time token woke up and chose violence.
Hit velocity on this thing. The trade volume went from 30 million to 1.5. No, $500 million in a week. Yeah, that's absurd. Absurd.
That is absurd. $250 million market cap. $582 million volume in 24 hours. This thing is gonna keep going up. What the hell?
Oh yeah, yeah, it is. What do
I reckon it's overbought right now. I reckon it's overextended, and I also reckon that probably 90% of people who have bought it are currently in profit, which you know, the down move
or 100%
is inevitable.
All-time highs.
Yeah, after a 400% to the upside, the downturn is just inevitable. You know, maybe I'm wrong to say this, but I have absolutely no idea why this coin is pumping. It's a coin you're earning in game. The selling pressure will be immense. I can't be bullish on coins like this. But then again, you know, with 2 uncommon and 3 common hourglasses, I was earning 100 tokens per day. So that's $100 per day at this. I don't know, man. I'd love to put it in the C tier.
At this point, we're both coping.
We're both coping. Let's put it next to Rory in the B tier.
B tier, so she still got some room to go, but yeah, I don't know if it's gonna 100x at this point. That's fair.
No way, it's gonna 100x.
I mean, it's at $252 million market cap with 5% of the supply out. Jeez, that's gonna be an interesting one. All right,
yeah.
I'm an NFT maxi there. I mean, I sold out the NFTs for profit. It was great. Big Time.
I made profit on the NFTs as well.
Due to the changes they made for hourglass crafting. Fair enough, I guess. That must have been a big change because that's pretty massive for Big Time. Big Time tokens usually are much more liquid than NFTs, so it makes sense. All right, let's talk about something that isn't as liquid, Decentraland.
Ooh.
What do you think about Decentraland in
Mana?
2023? Yeah. Mana.
I love Mana.
Yeah,
big
why?
fan of Mana. Can you put it on all time? Let me just see. All right. Yeah, they were a big player in the last bull run next to Sand and next to AXS as well. They were doing pretty good. Look at how big the upside was. It was like 1 wick to the upside, a little bit down, and then 1 more wick to the upside to the all-time high.
A couple days.
Absolutely crazy how much it pumped. I think that was around the time, you know, when something like, let's say, Axie Infinity starts pumping like crazy. It goes to 2,000% in a day. And the market cap is massive. So what will people look at after they see that? They will look for other crypto gaming tokens to invest in. Back then, when that was pumping, we didn't really have too many options. We had Mana, we had Sand, we had AXS, we did have maybe like 10 to 50 more, but these were the biggest ones. So obviously people were looking into the next best thing. So for example, when Doge is pumping, what's happening after? Shiba starts pumping. So that's usually how the majority of people think. But other than that, I'm bullish on Mana, man. I love Mana. I hold Mana. I'm invested in it. I like Mana a lot.
What gets you going?
I think it'll do really well. Yeah.
What gets you going when you think of Mana?
Yeah, man, it's just something about the coin I really like, you know.
Is it the picture? Is it the graphics that are just incredible AAA or?
Nah, man, the game itself. the game itself probably not the best game out there. I do like to play their poker and stuff.
𝐼𝐶poker's awesome, yeah.
Yeah, 𝐼𝐶poker's pretty awesome.
But that's Decentral Games. I think that has its own token.
Does it?
Yeah. Decentral Games has its own token. See?
Wow.
Yeah. I got you.
But that's amazing. You see, that's one of the things that's awesome about Decentraland. People went inside of that metaverse. It's a real freaking metaverse, and they created a new game inside of the game that needs its own token inside of the token. And that's some of the things you can't do in many crypto games right now. And you've been able to do this in Decentraland for a while. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I really like Mana.
All right. What would you
Mana
put
is
it?
weak.
Mana is weak. Yeah, it's at an $800 million valuation right now. Where do we see it going? Is this an S tier? Is it going to 100x?
Can you just check what its all-time market cap is?
Sure.
That's only what I'm interested in right now.
Same as Axie, pretty much, a little bit lower.
Same as Axie, so it's around a 10x away from its all-time high. I think it'll go back to its all-time high, maybe 10x. I don't think it's going to do 100x. I think there's other coins which I'm more bullish on, but I do believe mostly everything on the market is going to do at least a 10x, during the bull market.
That's conservative. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I know that's very conservative. So yeah, let's put it next to AXS on the A tier.
Ooh, an A tier pick on Mana in 2023. That's spicy one.
Is an A tier is 10x, right?
I mean, it's whatever the hell you want it to be.
I like that.
It could be 1x, 2x. Just you like the coin because it has a pretty picture. That's all it is. Why don't you dual stream with YouTube and Twitter? Let me tell you that first off, it's X, and X is the worst platform on the planet to stream on. So I'd rather just do it on YouTube and save you the suffering. And by the way, we're at over 100 viewers. If you smash the like button, we might be able to get to 200. I think our all-time high stream so far has been 190 peak. It's been pretty good. It's been pretty good out here. Crypto gaming is blowing up. We've been grinding for 2 years. You don't know how many calls I've had with Inspector about the suffering that we've had over the last couple of months. It's been terrible in crypto gaming. And then all of a sudden it woke up and everything hit all-time highs. So, I mean, what did you look at that?
Absolutely crazy. Also, the whole last year and even half a year before that, it was terrible, man. It was just me and you grinding. I couldn't get a hold of so many people. You can't do videos with anybody because nobody's interested in making videos anymore. People left. Viewers left. Money left. We were grinding, though. We were grinding, and now it's time to reap the benefits, and I'm here for it, man.
Absolutely, my friend. I mean, I caught 2 10x's last month because I talked about them for a good 3-4 months before that. So it's conviction. It's conviction. It's understanding what's happening. I mean, most people probably can't name every single cryptocurrency here and every single thing that they're doing right now. It's just not possible for most people, but we're obsessed. So we know everything, which is a good thing.
I don't know everything. Let's be real. You're more obsessed than me.
Yeah. You have more of a life, but that's all good. So Engine Coin, what do you think about Engine? Engine is a bit of a rebirth, I think. Have you heard about the news on Engine at all?
I know about some games which are on Engine. Used to be very bullish in the last bull market on Engine. I think I even flipped it for 3 or 4x. What is the number one game on Engine?
I don't know. But apparently they're doing something. They had some kind of migration with their old coin that went into Engine, and now they're building out a platform. That's the context I have on Engine right now.
So Engine basically allows a regular game to become a Web3 game by using the Engine blockchain in order to integrate NFTs, right? So they are doing something good for the whole of crypto, the whole of blockchain gaming, basically. I think what they're doing is amazing, because that's how you onboard Web2 games. If a Web2 game studio doesn't know much about crypto, wants to get NFTs inside of their game, they now have a very good option to do it with Engine. Engine is not going to be used by regular Web3 games. So I think Engine will be only used by games which are going to only have NFT items. So let's say a game like Fortnite wants to get into NFTs, wants to have their items be NFTs. They will use blockchains like Engine. There's a couple other ones also apart from Engine, but Engine is one of the ones that I'm really, really bullish on. So I think they're doing an amazing thing. Their gas fees are not that high also. Let's see, Nine Lives Arena. What do we have? Lost
These
Relics.
are all very old games. Very old games.
Lost Relics practically existed for a while.
Yeah, that one's a cringe fest because they had a migration that deleted all their NFTs. So it's very
interesting. What about Stormlight? Do you remember Stormlight?
No.
Stormlight is a game that's supposed to come out, I think, next year. It's one of those medieval Skyrim-like, action adventure games, and it's a regular Web 2 game launching on Steam. The only difference between them and a regular Web 2 game on Steam is that they use engine for NFTs.
Yeah, Lost Relics. I'm bearish on Lost Relics. I think they did their holders a little bit dirty, so it'd be like that. But Engine Coin, what do we think about Engine Coin? Do we think Engine could have a comeback here?
All in all, looking at what the engine does, I am bullish on what they do and what they want to do. Now, based on the current selection of games that they have to offer, it's not much to go on, and I definitely am not more bullish on engine as it currently is compared to some of the other tokens we've looked at so far.
That is fair assessment.
Yeah, so I would go with the C tier. I'm more bullish on Aurora and Big Time than Engine.
Yeah, I wouldn't say this is dead at all. I definitely don't think it's going to be the leader at all. But it's I agree with this C tier Engine. All right, next one, Gala. What do you think about Gala? You want to see the price for today?
Talking to the king of Gala about Gala.
Yeah, what do you think about Gala, buddy? And be careful with your words.
No, man, I love Gala.
I'm kidding. All right.
No, but either way, I love Gala. I'm super bullish on Gala. They're doing so many games. The one thing that I wasn't sure about is they are doing so many games, which is good and bad at the same time. Can you focus on all of them? Can you make all of them good? But
they're not a gaming studio.
Yeah, that's just it. That's just it. Gala Games itself is not someone who develops games, right? They outsource that to people who know how to do that, right?
Well, they own gaming studios. They're just doing a million different things. That's what it is.
They own gaming studios, yes, but they're not like one gaming studio trying to build 10 games at the same time. That's what I'm saying.
Fair.
Yeah. So also one thing they do is they have their Gala coin, which is the coin of their whole economy. And then every game they do mostly has also their own coin, like Spider Tanks, right?
Yeah, or token.
Well, Champions Arena, you were able to earn Gala in Champions Arena. That was, I think, the only one where you can actually earn the Gala coins, Gala tokens.
Yeah, I think Eternal Paradox even has like Eternal Time or something like that. They're doing it on purpose, though. I mean, the idea is they have Gala Chain, Gala's the gas, and then everything builds out its own subnet, kind of like how Avalanche does it with their subnets. You have your own token, you have your own chain, you do whatever you want with it, and then you have Gas, which is Gala. And they're rebranding totally to just like layer 1 blockchain. So are we bullish on the rebrand? Do we think that the rebrand is going to send them full send? Do we think that the partnerships are good enough? Are we bearish on the lawsuit? There's so much stuff going on with Gala.
Nah, I'm not bearish on any lawsuits, man.
Look at how
the lawsuit turned XRP into a freaking rocket. Miranda's is made by Gala.
It is their in-house studio.
Is it made by Gala in-house? Miranda's?
Yeah, man. They acquired a lot of studios. So they're their studios. It's just, some of them are outsourced. Like Game Media, there's just the publisher for Game Media. But for example, Legends Reborn, Kung Fu Factory or Kung Fu Studio or whatever, they went bankrupt. Gala bought them out, so it's their studio. They're still building it out. And like the Walking Dead Empires used to be by Ember Entertainment. Now they acquired Ember Entertainment in like January, so it's a Gala game.
All-time high market cap, almost 5 billion.
This one was very low, 5 billion apparently. I feel like this is higher. This has to be wrong.
What was that? November 22, 21?
Yeah, I wonder if 𝐒𝐞𝐧 tells me something different. Because from my context, I mean, 5 billion is nothing for this token. This one's 5 billion. All right, sure. What do you think about
5 billion? So that's 50% less.
Not even a 10x. It's like a 8-9x.
It's not even a 10x from here. Gala Games has a lot of room to grow here. Gala Games has a lot of room to absolutely smash their old all-time high, considering
44K.
Yeah, considering AXS is Bitcoin 44.
Holy shit!
What is going on, man? Oh my god, we gotta be on stream live.
44. Had a wick to 44. Yo, we're mooning. Okay. There's your interruption. Let's go back to Gala.
Okay. Why is everybody saying XRP rocket? I'm saying that XRP
rocket
moved after the lawsuit.
Please don't tell me. Nah, XRP has been like the biggest shit show that I've ever seen. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I hold so much XRP, but it just does nothing.
I do
because I bought it back in 2020. Like it's been a long time, but I bought it at like 30 cents. So technically I'm 2x, but I mean it's been a long time. It's been a long time. So what do you think about Gala? S tier, D tier, not sure.
I'm very bullish on the token. I'll put it on the A tier.
Ooh, are we putting it in the front or in the back?
You can put it in the front. I'm more bullish on Gala than the
Yeah, then AXS. Yo, the Ronin
Yeah,
people
yeah.
out here are gonna start a civil war off of this.
No, I mean, I am based on the chart, the way the chart is looking. Gala Games has had 50% less in its all-time high market cap than AXS and then Mana. And Gala has a lot more room to grow there. It's less than a 10x to its all-time high, and they're putting out so many games right now. It's absolutely crazy. Back then, what games did they have that were playable?
Fucking garbage. Townstar. Who likes Townstar, man?
That's exactly.
I'm sorry,
nobody does. Nobody likes Townstar. Nobody likes Townstar. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
We're on to $50. All right, next one. Games for a living. Do you know this one? 𝐒𝐸.
No.
So games for a living.
You're gonna have to do this one.
Yeah, I'm sorry for this one. I mean, you could put it on not sure if you don't even want to rate this one, but they've got elemental.
No, let's see.
Sure. Okay. So they've got Elemental Raiders. It's one of their games. This is their flagship title so far. This is a game studio. It's got, the whole games for living thing. So therapeutic, right? We love charity. And then they've got a couple titles, but these are all like, meh, it is what it is. In terms of the token, it pumps. She pumps and she keeps pumping. The circulating supply is pretty low. The tokenomics, not bad. The unlocks, not terrible either. This is something that's going to take a while to unlock. The volume is extremely low, $1 million a day. So this could be manipulated. It could just be a bunch of people just buying over and over and nobody's actually taking profit. So we don't know what's going to happen when people end up taking profit. But as it stands, I'm bullish on this thing. I'm bullish. I would put her probably at a B tier because I think she's low enough market cap to have a run.
What's the market cap?
It's only 60 million.
60.
Yeah, 60 is something that as a game studio could hit billions. So I am excited for any game studio that's under 100 million market cap and isn't a blatant Ponzi. And talking about studios and platform SDKs, GameSwift. What do you think about GameSwift? One of the biggest runners of this entire crypto gaming run.
Really? Is it?
Yeah, literally, I did a top 10
crypto gaming
tokens list. Top 10 crypto gaming tokens. It's sample portfolio, $1,000. We're up 143%. GameSwift up 309% in that same time period. This has been like a month. So it's been pumping a lot. It's only at a $29 million market cap. Very low market cap. What do you think about
supply unlocked? Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Circulating
supply, there's a heck of a lot of supply that has not been unlocked, but that's most of these crypto gaming tokens at launch, right?
Right.
So this is a platform SDK. They've got a ton of cool tech. I'm trying to get them on. If somebody knows the GameSwift people, go yell at them. I want to have them on the channel at some point. I feel like they would love to be on too. They have an ID, they have SDK, analytics, and they have a bunch of different games that are on the platform. One of them being a Mega Weapon, because if you've ever heard of Mega Weapon, I love Mega Weapon on Avalanche. They are just killing it right now. So yeah, that's GameSwift. What do we think about GameSwift? I don't think you have an opinion on this one.
Bro, I mean, everything you said sounds very bullish. Sounds like GSwift is making big moves.
Yes, GSwift is making big moves.
At a 30 million. At a 30 million market cap, but they have already bumped 400%.
400% is not a lot though, to be fair, actually. For something at this low of a market cap.
Yeah, but still 400% means a lot of people are in profit. A lot of people will be taking profits.
Yeah. A good example of that would be like Playable had a similar market cap. It's at 30 million. And this one went up 10x in a month. But it had a correction. It's had like a 30% correction from its highs. So, I mean, there's that. But I don't know if 30% is a lot in a token that's 10x. But yeah, so GameSwift has pumped 400%. Is it over? Is it going straight to zero? Or are we all right with this one? Maybe it cools off.
All I'm saying, if a token pumps so much, I will not buy into it right away. I will probably wait for a better entry. That's all I'm saying. But I'm not saying I'm not going to get into it at all. If a token is pumping 400%, there is something there. Especially small market caps. I'm bullish on those.
Let's give a theoretical scenario. This thing corrects 50%. What do we rate this?
If it corrects 50%?
Yeah, from where it is.
Oh, man, it has a lot of potential. If we rate it purely based on potential, I could put it on A tier, but let's say B. I don't know enough about it to really say
I respect it.
Yeah.
B tier conservative estimate. This one you will know for sure. It's Gods Unchained. What do you think about Gods Unchained? It's had a comeback.
Let's go.
Yes,
Gods Unchained.
Had a comeback. Look at the price.
Let's
40
go.
cents. Let's go. It's pumping, but don't look at that. So it's pumping here.
90% correction since it came out. Volume isn't important until it's important. Ain't that
Look at the market cap
truth?
though, my friend. Look at this.
All I see here is a cup and handle pattern and stratosphere.
Stratosphere. Let's go, Gods Unchained.
Bro, their all-time high market cap is what? 200 million?
It's nothing. This thing was
Not
like
even 200 million.
trash. And then look at this. It's almost hitting new all-time highs.
Wow.
In terms of market cap. And then don't look at this. The market cap.
Yeah, but the price now, because they have been unlocking new tokens,
Of
because
course.
they unlock new tokens every day because you can play Gods Unchained for free. It's one of the reasons why I really love Gods Unchained, because anyone can get into it, and I myself am a huge fan of card games, so I am very, very bullish on Gods Unchained. I've been earning tokens every day.
I'm mad at you.
That's a lie, not every day, but
Okay.
I have been playing at least once a week for the past year.
I'm so upset with you because I paper handed all of my Gods Unchained cards 3 months ago, and someone messaged me the other day and told me I would have had a 4x on my cards. So
Wow.
I don't like anybody that's bullish on the game, only because I'm jealous of you and because I wish I bought earlier and held. Because I bought early, I just didn't hold like a little paper hand. But yeah, I really like Gods Unchained. I love the team. One of the things that I'm frustrated about is their mobile release, because they keep saying that it's coming, but it's been like God knows how many years.
Yeah,
I think if this game went mobile, it would easily hit all-time highs. Easily hit all-time highs.
That's true. That's true. I agree. It has a lot of potential though. Parallel will dominate the next cycle. I don't think so. I'm a bigger fan of Gods Unchained, at least when it comes to the gameplay.
We'll be talking about Parallel.
Yeah, I like Gods Unchained gameplay more than Parallel. Okay, if we go just off of my bias,
that's all good. That's why you're here.
Let's go S tier.
Let's go.
I love it.
I
love it. Let's go.
Tier. Damn straight. I need to get some some sound effects for this. I'm thinking.
Yeah, definitely.
When I do that. Okay. Old games. You should know this one too. Guild of Guardians GOG token. What do you think about Guild of Guardians? This one was so hyped back in 2021. People said this was the most revolutionary IMX mobile game to come to humanity. I don't know what's happened since then. I haven't heard of it. It has volume, I guess. It's like I think it's a dungeon crawler. But look at the market cap. Well, very juicy market cap.
I can't even remember. I know the name sounds familiar. We both covered it back in 2021.
Yes, look at this. Look at this. You will know what it is when you look at it.
Wait, hold up. Whoa. Scroll back up.
You know what this is.
Pre-register with passport? I hope it's like an NFT thing.
Immutable X passport.
Okay.
Yeah, they should. By the way, if you're listening to this Guild of Guardians, please rebrand this. I get it. You're on Immutable X passport. We love that. But the fact that you say pre-register with your passport doesn't sound good. I agree.
No, not at all.
I agree.
Not at all.
We love that you're doing IMX passport, but I don't know if the branding here on the front of your website is a great idea. But yeah, what do you think about this thing? Are we bullish on this? Have you seen this before? Guild of Guardians?
I have seen it, man. I remember it from back in the day.
Yeah,
and, you know, I love how the crypto timeline is different than regular life. You know, like 2 years is not really much. Like 2 years, yeah, 2 years ago. But in crypto terms, 2 years is like back in the day. You know,
yeah,
remember back in the day, back in my days, we didn't even have any games. We were just pumping tokens. You know?
You literally, no one knew anything about GOG. I didn't buy this token because I knew it was going to dump to oblivion. It was VC back like crazy. I mean, look at the price versus the market cap. The VC,
but look, it's still at 50 million. That's crazy.
Yeah, this one, you know, it's alive. It's on IMX. IMX is a big narrative. You know, true. I don't know if the game's out. I don't think it's out just yet.
How is it still not out after two and a half or 3 years?
Games take time to make. You know, it is what it is. So, are we bullish on this one? Do we think this one could hit new all-time highs, or is this an S tier? It's on IMX.
No, bro.
Register with your passport.
To be honest, I'm not bullish on this. It's asking for my passport. No, this is
okay.
Guild of Guardians D tier for me, man. I'm
damn. That's damn tier. Unlucky.
I'm not bullish at all.
All right. Maybe this one you might be a little bit more bullish on. What do you think about Illuvium? You just made a video on this one, so this is fresh.
did make a video on Illuvium. I had to remove a bunch of things from that video.
Uh-oh.
I am known. I was too big of a hater. My editor told me,
You're
bro,
a
you're hating
hater.
too much.
Damn.
I know. I
If
know.
Kieran or Grant are listening, this is
It's
tough.
terrible. It's
Tough to
terrible. I was a
hear.
hater. No, I was like saying a good thing, then a bad thing, then a good thing, then a bad thing. I'm just trying to be
How dare you be
non-biased,
critical, right? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, giving my honest, real opinion. But my editor was like, bro, this is too much.
Come on, let him say what he wants to say. And
No,
listen,
but
your
the
editor
thing
isn't
is,
here, is all I gotta say.
apart from all of that, I am very bullish on their coin. I think the Illuvium coin will do absolutely amazing.
There we go.
And I'm invested in Illuvium. I could hold a grudge, I guess. I have been holding it, from before the all-time high through the all-time high at $2,000, all the way down to $100. I kept buying more as it was going down. I still hold it. Yeah, Illuvium doesn't have a lot of coins in circulation, right?
Well, no, they don't. That's why they're at $100.
Exactly. And they had even less 2 years ago when the all-time high happened, and so their price was $2,000.
It was ridiculous. Yeah,
A 1 billion market cap before they had anything out, just pure marketing. And I was in on the hype. I'm still in on the hype. The thing why I was so critical in my video about Illuvium is because we hold Illuvium to a higher standard than other games. We were so bullish and hyped about Illuvium, we still am, that it needs to be amazing, and nothing other than amazing will be good enough for a game that is this hyped, that had 2 million people pre-register or whitelist or leave their emails or whatever they had 2 million people do. But 2 million people, bro, for a Web3 game to do anything, to just leave their email, that's insane. Absolutely insane. So the hype is absolutely real. Now, you cannot earn ILV tokens in the game, as far as I know. You won't be able to. Is that correct?
I believe it's through the NFT sales.
Yeah. So there won't be necessarily any selling pressure, like, for example, what Big Time will have. The auto battlers there, not a big fan of auto battlers. I like their overworld. I don't like that there's not enough content. That's what I was critical of as well. But here's the thing. The overworld is not even out yet. It's just free early access for creators. So I can't really be critical on that when, it's not even meant to be played yet. So I can't really go out and say, oh, there's not enough content. Well, of course, it's not meant to be played yet. So that's some of the things I was critical of. And I don't know if I have really the right to be critical of that at this stage, at least.
Of course you do. Be critical. It's all good.
Yeah? Okay. Fuck it then.
We be critical of games in the alpha. Let's go.
Be critical of games in the pre-access early alpha.
How dare you not be finished? No, I agree. I definitely think Overworld is nowhere near finished. It's barren. It's dry. I don't like it. The auto battle, I don't think it's bad at all. A little bit too complicated, in my opinion. I get it. It's supposed to be competitive and it's supposed to be true fair. My brain, when I try to wrap myself around this, I'm confused, and I'm someone that obsessively played TFT. So if I played a lot of TFT and I'm confused, imagine casual players. That's gonna be a tough one.
Yeah, I guess it's hard to get into, but once you do get into it, apparently people are liking it a lot. I guess there's the competitive factor that goes into it, and they are going to do a lot of esports with it. They just signed with a huge esports team.
Yeah, that's fair enough. To be fair, though, we can't compare something from the last bull market, especially as a game, because the game was nowhere near out. So we don't actually know anything about price discovery or user discovery at all. Usually when a game fully comes out in full release and it's marketing, you've got a good year to gauge on whether or not it's going to be a success or not. Usually, I think it's something like 90% plus of games hit their peak revenue during their first year. And then their second year, it's like 4% or something very low. So, yeah, it is what it is. But these games aren't even out. So what do you think about Illuvium as a coin and as a game?
As I said, Illuvium is a coin. I'm super bullish on it. I think Illuvium from here can absolutely do a 10x. That's one of the reasons why I'm invested in it. I'm in no way telling anyone to do anything. Don't get me wrong. Don't invest just because you hear someone say it on YouTube. We don't know anything. We're just guessing. So, yeah, being the guess, my guess is it will do a 10x, probably even more 8-year. Next to Gala. Next to Gala. Get
out of here, Axie Infinity. Now, there was a little war going on Twitter the other day, but they kind of squashed it. I love Axie Infinity. I love Illuvium. All right, let's go. Immutable X, the grandfather of crypto right now.
Immutable X, the native blockchain to gods unchained, right?
New all-time highs.
Oh, is it? Oh, wow.
Yep, new market cap all-time highs. Let's go.
Oh,
Not price.
wow.
What do we think about this one? This one's I think this one's a winner. Easy winner.
This is a solid project with 1.8 billion market cap. This is a project that's not going to rug pull. That's one of the things you can know for sure with, well, you can't know for sure anything in crypto, but with a almost 2 billion market cap, that's awesome. Absolutely awesome. Now we are in market cap price discovery in a way right now, right?
We are.
Is there a way to see which games are the most played, I guess, most volume generated from Immutable X? Is there
we could go to the marketplace, IMX marketplace. It's probably Gods Unchained. I would assume maybe it's Gods Unchained has the most, and it's Illuvium
Land.
Illuvium Land, and then there's Cross the Ages, very popular French game. There are a bunch of other games. There you go, just a bunch of games.
Ember Sword.
Yeah, this is the past 24 hours.
Yeah, man.
I mean, Defense has $9 of volume, but it's a.
We're gonna make it defense.
We're gonna make it defense. It's on the list too, so we'll save that one. So what do you think about IMX? Right. Let's blitz through these a little bit. We're at 40 minutes.
Oh shit. Okay. IMX B
tier. Boom.
B tier.
All right, let's go. Behind GameSwift. Let's go. All right, Magic. What do you think about Magic? Arbitrum.
I don't know anything about it, man.
You don't know Treasure DAO? Nothing? Do you know anything about Arbitrum?
Okay, yeah, Arbitrum, yeah.
The market cap, it's doing its thing. It launched back then and it died and then it came back. Are we bullish on Arbitrum at all? Because if Arbitrum pumps, then clearly Magic pumps too, right? That makes sense.
C tier.
Boom. Myria.
I'm not bullish on it. Myria is something I am bullish on.
All-time highs.
Nice. Wow. Okay. Myria's in price discovery. Gotta love it. And we're not even in the bull market yet. We're not even in the bull market yet. 71 million market cap. All right. B tier.
Boom. B tier. Are we
gonna rush through this a little bit?
The tokenomics? Yeah, you're like, we have no time for this anymore. We're hitting like 3 hours. All right. Nakamoto Games. Naka has pumped like crazy. This one's sheesh.
Wow. Whoa.
Yeah, that's a sheesh right there. Look at the past year. 2,779%.
My God.
She's a pumper. I just went through $2 too. Congratulations. I covered this at 30 cents.
Million. Good for them. Not wow. Why is it pumping so much? Is there a game that's popping off on it? Or
GambleFi.
Oh, because of GambleFi. Oh,
not real GambleFi. It's GameFi. Call it GambleFi. Call it whatever you want. It's wagers. But they focus a lot on their token. Clearly, it's on the top of their website, right?
I mean, I'm not a big fan of pushing gambling. But
will the token pump?
Absolutely, man. There's only two things in the world that have more money than they know what to do with, and that's banks and casinos. Anything gambling related will absolutely kill it. What would you do? I don't know. I can't decide, man.
I mean, this one's an S tier.
Really?
Yeah, it's like crazy, dude. It's GambleFi. You can't be bearish on GambleFi.
As
a token, if you put morals aside, the token will pump. She pumped already.
True. If you can put morals aside, it'll pump. But yeah.
What do you think about Axie Stone? They rebranded to Axie.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. Are you serious?
Look at the pump. Hey, dude. It's like 4x or something like that. I think it has like 40K worth of volume, so it's, it is what it is.
So Axie is... I mean, if you watch my last tier list, you would know that I put it on the absolute bottom. All
right, she's dead. She's dead. Listen, I talked to Corey. He's building out another game with Mirai Labs. He's the guy who built out Axie. I'm bullish on his game that's coming out. I'm not bullish on Axie. I think that's a fair assumption here. Fair assumption. All right, what do you think about playable games? You want to look at playable games?
They're pumping like crazy right now, right?
Yeah, I got a lot of notes, so you better say something good.
Oh, wow. You do?
Yes, I do, my friend.
Okay, man. I would love to let your bias take this one.
No. You do your rating. Do you know anything about this ecosystem?
All right, tell me more about it, man. It's 33 million market cap. How would you sell me this?
It's at a $30 million market cap. It's on the AVAX subnet. It's got the Alex Becker narrative on it. He's mentioned it a couple times. Altcoin Daily featured it. Has a couple games that are going to be releasing every year. All the Gala OGs are all over this thing. They have sold millions upon millions of dollars worth of nodes over the past 2 months alone at a $30 million market cap. Their runway extends all the way into 2025. Solid runway. Got a team fully doxed. It is a father-son team with a bunch of other people in their gaming studio as well. I'm bullish on it. $33 million market cap, fully diluted, $358 million. It goes over the next 10 years. So, I mean, who knows when the actual full supply is going to be unlocked. It's going to be a very long time. But yeah, that's the TLDR of playable games right now, up a lot.
Well, where would you put it? Is this an S tier for you? Do you think it could do 100x from here? 100x?
Yeah, that's exactly what I put it on my tier list. Yeah, of course.
Yeah?
I think this can 100x. This $3 billion market cap on something that has a bunch of Gala OGs on it. Of course, 100%.
I agree. I can agree with that. Let's do it. Let's do S tier.
Let's go. All right. Pump my bags. I'm kidding. So Matic, what do you think about Matic, Polygon? Remember, they kicked out Ryan Wyatt, which was the head of games over at YouTube for a very long time. I don't know what they're doing with games, but they do have games on their platform.
They do have games on their platform. They're like
they've all been leaving to Avalanche. So
more of a layer 2 solution to Ethereum than their own blockchain.
Do you think there's a future for games on Polygon?
Man, I think there's a future for games on any chain. You know, any chain that has low fees will have a future. If people are still making games on Ethereum, I mean, any other chain will have a chance. Now, the thing is, their market cap is already very big, and Matic is a very, very well-known coin. It's a coin that can be stable, and you know, it's a coin that I can, you know, passively a little bit DCA into a dollar cost average or something like that. It's not a 100x for me, definitely. None of the big market caps can be. Yeah, that being said, Matic is a very good coin. Polygon is a very, very good project. It's either A or B. What do you think, A or B?
A or B? I'd probably put it at B. I don't know why I don't have AVAX on here. I have a couple AVAX plays, so that's fine. But I would put AVAX over Polygon any day of the week. And I'd probably also put Solana above Matic, even though like you would argue that it's a centralized POS shitcoin. I do think Solana is just a better coin and it has way more potential. There's just so much more hype on it, right?
Matic, you know, being centralized or decentralized doesn't have.
It doesn't matter for gaming.
Yeah, it doesn't have much to do with how well it'll perform, with how many games will be built on it. It's just like my personal preference of not liking, you know, something that's centralized, but I still do think it'll pump like crazy. You know, I'm not oblivious to the fact that Solana does good things.
I respect
other than the decentralized.
And talking about old coins, Ronin. What do you think about the Ronin network? Do you know anything about the Ronin network? I hope you do.
Of course, bro.
I hope you do.
I am bullish on Ronin. I'm very bullish on Ronin, but 370 million market cap. Can it do 100x? I don't think so. Can it do a 10x? I absolutely think it can. We can argue that any crypto gaming ecosystem could potentially do a 3 billion market cap during the bull run, even if not even a lot more. But 30 billion, it's a reach. Who knows? It depends just on so many factors. You know, they have Axie Infinity on it. Obviously, they have the Pixels game, right? That's moving to Ronin that we talked about before the stream, I think.
Yeah.
Pixels, yeah, there it is down there.
It has like
Machines Arena, I'm not
monthly active wallets or something like that.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Ronin is doing those games that people just play. They don't look the best. Axie, Pixels, they don't look the best. It's like 8-bit game. This is an auto battler. It's been around forever. But they have players. They generate players. And for some reason, these games are on their blockchains.
Are we bullish on the blockchain? I mean, it came out pretty much at the end of the bull market.
Yeah, we are. I am, at least. I would put it on the A tier.
Respect. Sandbox. What do you think about the Sandbox?
Do you want to just brush through everything, or do you want to go over it like everything else?
I don't know how much time you have. So, I mean, I don't want to spend the next 3 hours.
I don't know how much time you have.
No, I'm good. I could push meetings. It's all good. I've got like 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Honestly, like if we're giving value to people watching the stream, we have 166 people on here. They appreciate you taking the time to be on here. 100%, I'm sure that they would love for you to, you know, go in depth on all these tokens so they could do their research on them.
All right. Well, the sandbox is very similar to Mana for me. I always put those two kind of in the same place. They're very similar market cap, I think. I'm not sure if they are now, but they used to always be a similar market cap, right? Currently 1 billion for the sandbox. I can't recall how much Mana is right now.
Gaming. So the sandbox is beating Decentraland by not much.
By not much, yeah. They're always very similar. Currently Axie is also similar, and it was always double. Not always, but it used to be double what they were. Mutable X has the biggest market cap. That's interesting.
It does. ICP, please don't talk about it. There's this like Jerry Banfield guy that hates every cryptocurrency but is obsessed with ICP, so I'm bearish on ICP as a result. I don't know anything about ICP, but I just don't like it.
I don't like it either, man. It appeared out of nowhere. It's all the tier 1.
It was manipulated by FTX, so that's a big reason why it launched at this price, perpetuals. So, I mean, it was an unfortunate situation for them, so I really feel bad for them. And I'm sure it's a great coin, but I'm sorry. You got FTX, my friend.
Yeah.
But you can come back. You know, Solana came back. It's possible.
Yeah, but have they sold their Solana? I don't think they have.
No, they haven't. Have they sold their ICP? I have no idea. I don't know anything what that's going on there, so I'm not even gonna formulate an opinion. That's why we do crypto gaming. What do you think about what are we at? Sandbox.
Exactly. Let's not even get into it. As I said, Sandbox for me is the same as Mana. Sandbox is a great metaverse. I don't know if you played it. Sandbox plays well. Yeah, Sandbox plays well. They do what they do well. They don't necessarily have a play to earn model like Big Time does, but they do have a very solid. Yeah, they have a solid, sustainable thing going on where you know not everybody's necessarily going to earn, but as long as you do the quest, you do what they tell you to do, you're still going to be eligible for some rewards, right? I don't know. I guess I like the way they do things. I like the cartoony vibe of it. It reminds me of the old days of Roblox and Minecraft in a weird way. I like the sandbox. For me, it's the same as Mana, and I wouldn't put it above or below. I would just put it next to it.
All right, next to Mana. So you're very bullish on metaverses. Are you bullish on SLP though?
On
Do you want to see the price action on SLP? It's deflationary now. I don't know if you knew this.
Is anybody bullish on SLP?
Look at the price.
Are we bullish on utility coins now?
It's up on the year. This is an interesting one.
I mean, Big Time is also pumping, and it's also it's also earnable in game.
Going for I don't know. Market caps.
What's the market cap?
It's 120 million. All-time high was 250 million, 270 million.
Oh wow, SLP.
It's deflationary. It is deflationary now. It's non-inflationary.
But how did they burn the tokens?
I think from people buying charms and a bunch of the different things that they could buy in the game. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's deflationary is all I know.
All right. Well, let's rate it. Let's see. We already talked about Axie. We talked about AXS. Where would we put SLP? It's just my personal opinion that I wouldn't buy into utility coins most of the time, except for some rare cases where it makes sense. Like whoever bought Big Time a couple of days ago, they're a very happy person right now.
Yes, and we're molding, of course.
Yeah. So AXS, I have rated it quite high. I have rated AXS at an A tier. SLP is definitely not an A. It's not a B. It's probably a C tier for me.
Damn, this is gonna be a good one. I can't wait to post this. All right, Splinter Shard. What do you think about SPS?
Where would you put the SLP?
SLP, I would put it at D tier probably. Because if I'm gonna buy into Axie Infinity, I'm gonna buy the governance coin for sure. Or I'm gonna buy Ron. I'd just rather buy Ron. All right, so we got Splinter Shard. Do you know what's going on over at Splinter Shard? Splinter Lens?
What is going on?
Okay, you don't know. Okay, so
no, I mean I know about the game. I know a lot about it because obviously it's a trading card game. I'm a big fan of trading.
It's down for maintenance right now. That's what. Thank you for your patience.
That's hilarious.
What happens if I press spacebar? Okay,
what?
I'm having a fight. All right. Anyway, so they recently released their land plots. I hate their land plots. I know the Splinter Lens people love it because the bunch of people are playing the game and the coin's pumping and it's going to the moon. But it's one of those games that are just so complicated for no reason. It's impossible to understand how land plots work if you're just some random gamer that just got into the stuff. You need to have their little algorithmic stable coin. You need to understand the different resources you need to gather. It's like it reminds me a lot of Star Atlas's Sage Labs. Too complicated. I love Star Atlas, but I'm sorry, I'm not playing Sage Labs. My brain will implode. I'm not getting on a spreadsheet and going through everything. If you like that stuff, you know, Splinterlands might be your game if you're into the whole auto battler thing. Legacy games, Splinterlands has had a pretty big audience for a long time. You know, good for you. It could be a big old pumper. It's also only at a $37 million market cap. All-time high was only at 150 million. That's really interesting. It's never a big game. Wow. It was,
but it has been around for a long time.
A very long time, yeah. Which doesn't really matter. It also does tell you that they have a lot of money. And if they've got money, they can definitely splurge on some marketing.
That's true. That's true. But are we bullish on it?
Are you bullish?
That's the question. I'm not. Are you?
I am indifferent. I would put this one at a C tier.
All right, let's see. Let's see the tier. Let's see the tier list. Let me see what else I put there. All right, what do we have at a C tier? We have Engine. Are we SLP? Let's put SLP at D. I don't like SLP next to Engine. I can't have it.
I respect it. I thought that was a pretty crazy one.
Yeah, I can't have it next to Engine, man. Splinterlands, we're more bullish definitely than SLP and the
Guild of Guardians.
The Guild of Guardians. Yeah, let's put it at C tier.
I respect this one for sure. I love Splinterlands, but I'm sorry, guys. You're a little bit too complicated for my brain. So next one is Star Atlas DAO. I didn't put the other token on there because I forgot, but here we go. Star Atlas DAO. It's the dark one. People kept commenting about Star Atlas, whether or not I was wrong on the token. The Star Atlas is the white one. I'll actually give you the token. Look, if you look up Star Atlas, see, it's white. Star Atlas DAO is the black one. So there we go. $130 million market cap. If we look at it based on where it was before, not far off, to be honest with you, from all-time highs. Star Atlas DAO has kind of been a trailer for quite some time. It's run up a lot over the past year, 42%, sorry, not a lot. Over the past month, it's up 117%. Sage Labs also at some point had, what, like 15% of all the volume on Solana. So it was a big one. And now is all of that botted volume? Probably, but, you know, they're doing their thing, which I respect. What do you think about the token? Are we bullish on Star Atlas? Do we think that they can build out the game?
They haven't released much. You know, Star Atlas has always been this game that's kind of out there. It's this amazing new thing that's going to come out. But when? You know, the thing is, the bear market hit them pretty hard. They had to release a bunch of their workforce. They have said after that, you know, they will keep working on the game. They will try to keep delivering on the game. But you know, I'm a big Web 2 gamer as well, and I have played those space games. Most of the time, space games do not turn out the way you expect them to. Most of the times, they promise too much and they do not deliver. So just judging off of that, I'm not bullish on a space game at all, Web 2 or Web 3, because I've been burned so much by space games ever since first. It was No Man's Sky first. Then we had the what's it called? The huge game that raised the most amount of money on Kickstarter ever.
Starfield.
No, it's the Starfield is by Bethesda. It's the other one.
Yeah.
Citizen something.
Star Citizen?
Star Citizen. Could be Star Citizen. Yeah. Star Citizen is just too complicated. It has too much going on. They have
it's
so
much.
It's
out though. People love that game.
It is, and people do love it. But my point is, it's been in development for like what, 10 years and raised $1 billion to have now finally a working product. So is this something, you know, that Star Atlas sees in its future? Is this what they're going for? If they are, I'm not bullish on that future.
I mean, they're doing it based on mini games, so they're just releasing a bunch of mini games every year to kind of build out the entire project over time. That's the idea,
right? I think what they're trying to accomplish is too broad,
fair,
and too big of a scale for me to be bullish on. It's something I would love to see. I would love that Star Atlas is everything they say, and I would love to be proved wrong about this. But for me, Star Atlas is either D or C. It's not going to be D because it's not going to be less than an SLP, but let's put it on C tier.
All right. I respect it. We're actually having Wagner, their CEO, on next week. So we're going to have a fun chat about Star Atlas with a couple of things that they're going to be doing. That's going to be fun.
That's awesome. I'm interested to see that.
Yeah. We had him on a month ago. I did a 1v1 against him on the little racing track. I lost the first one, won the last two. So I ended up getting a couple ships. I do still have to give those away. I have a bunch of ships to give away. So maybe we'll do that.
Was that fun?
Yes, it was fun. It was a bomb. Okay. It was hard to play though. I had to practice for at least 2 hours. So,
okay, interesting.
Me, 2 hours.
I would love Star Atlas to be everything they say. I would love it to be awesome. I would love that more than anything. But it's not something.
Oh, dude. Hey, listen, my friend. Everybody has their opinions on the space, and it's all good. What do you think about StepN?
I'm sorry, it's a centralized shitcoin. Whenever they have problems on their blockchain, they just shut it off. That is centralization. Talk to any developer from the crypto space, they will tell you the same thing. I'm not a developer myself, but I have a lot of friends who are, so I guess my opinion is a bit influenced by them as well.
All right. What do you think about StepN? Do you know what StepN? StepN was
I do.
name.
I remember StepN. Wasn't StepN the first walk to earn?
I think
One
it
of the
was the
first.
first walk to earn. There was this project called like Walk-In that also came out, and now there's a new one called Sweat Economy. Which, if we look at,
I remember all of them. I remember Sweat as well.
Yeah, DAppRadar has a Sweat Economy, I believe, as the largest crypto game in terms of users. Look at this. 117,000 unique active wallets.
Yeah, but is that Sweatcoin? If that's Sweatcoin, then I know why.
Yeah, that's Sweatcoin. That's Sweatcoin.
Yeah, it's because that's the only one where you can just create an account and start earning without having to buy an NFT. I have a lot of people who ask me about this Sweatcoin, if that's the same one I'm thinking about. And they ask me, what can I do? I have this many coins. I have that many coins. Well, you can't do much with it. You can't sell it right now. You can't do anything with it. It's just going to stay on your wallet. And I don't know. I don't really like what they do, to be honest. As far as StepN is concerned, I loved StepN when it came out, but at the same time, wasn't StepN just another one of those? As long as people buy NFTs, we will keep paying people money. Once people stop buying NFTs, we won't be able to keep paying you.
Pretty much, but remember, they're the governance coin of StepN. They're not GST. GST is the one that just dies over and over.
Okay. I wasn't aware of that.
Let's see how well they're doing. So
GST is the coin that people actually earn, not StepN.
Yeah, it's a green Satoshi token. It's on 3 different places.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, GMT is their governance.
That's interesting. I'm not too bullish on StepN. I mean, project in of itself, I like that people are starting to do more things inside of the blockchain. It's not just gaming anymore. So I do like that. I do like that fact. StepN already has a pretty high market cap. I don't think it'll go too higher. I don't see a 10x in its future.
Fair. So where are we rating it?
It's either B or C. I would say I'm more bullish on Star Atlas than StepN, so let's say C.
All right, there we go. Theta Arena. What do you think about Theta Arena?
Man,
is it possible for this thing to come back?
No, I don't think so. I love the game though. It's so much fun.
It's pumped. I think it's like a 2x this year, a little bit more. No volume at all. I don't even want to look at that.
That's ugly.
I bought into that, by the way.
That's ugly, bro.
The
game is a lot of fun.
Yeah,
the game is a lot of fun. You can't say it's not. Some people say it's a ripoff of this regular Web 2 game. What's it called? Brawl Star, I think. It's a ripoff of that or something. I don't know. I haven't played Brawl Star, but as far as Theta Arena is concerned, I had a lot of fun playing that game. Theta Arena is a lot of fun. Am I bullish on their coin? Absolutely not. I think it's disgusting how much it is falling down. It's SLP level for me, bro.
Is it D? So it's not dead.
No, it's not dead, but it's D.
Wow, that's an interesting one. All right, what about Ultra? Ultra is one that CryptoStash is obsessed with. He loves it. He puts it at S tier. I don't know if I agree. What do you think?
Are you that bullish on Ultra as well, or no?
I'm not gonna give you my answer because then it gives you bias. So you answer first.
I do love to have some bias.
You answer first.
I'm all about bias. I don't know, man. I'm not invested too much into Ultra. I mean, not as money-wise invested. I'm not time-wise invested at all. I barely tried their launcher and I deleted it right after because it did what it had to do for me and I didn't need it anymore. So I don't necessarily have an opinion about it, to be honest.
Ooh, is it not sure?
Yeah, I guess it would be not sure. Yeah,
that's deep. We don't know. All right, that's for next time. All right, Vulcan Forge. I know you had an opinion on that one for sure.
Oh, Vulcan Forge, bro.
Look at the pump though before you say anything.
No, it's pumping. So before I went onto your live stream, I was just recording a video, and the last game that I featured was one of the games from those PYR games, and the game is called Vulcan Forge. It's a tower defense game, and it's on the Elysium blockchain, which is interesting. So the layer 1 Elysium blockchain. I haven't heard many games on the Elysium blockchain, and apparently there is a lot more of those Vulcan Forge games. It's not just the
there's a good amount.
It's not just the tower defense. They have a runner game. They have a bunch of those mobile games, which are all for free. And in all of them, you can also earn for free. So there you go. Yeah, you got the Vulcan Runner, the whatever.
A bunch of different Vulcan games with Vulcan.
Bunch of different Vulcan games. It's yeah. It hasn't really been established yet, kind of what this is going to be, what they're going for. Are these mobile games just what they're starting with? Are they going to go more into, more impressive games down the road? Or are they going to stick with the mobile games? Let's see their market cap.
Market cap's 200 million.
Oh, that's
all-time
already
high,
pretty.
800 million, something like that.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, they had the Gala hype on them.
Wow. Okay. Their ecosystem is very robust. They work on a dual token system, the PYR coin, and then they also have the lava token.
Yeah, they do have a lava token. Does it?
Yeah, there is the lava token. Vulcan Forged lava. I guess that's it.
Nah, it doesn't work. All right, back to Vulcan Forged.
Anyway, let's just rate it. We saw everything. So 30 million volume, Vulcan Forge. I'm not too bullish. I'm excited to see where it's gonna go. But let's put it on C tier.
Oh, are we putting it at the bottom or the top?
You can put it next to Magic.
Got it. Okay. WAGMI Games. What do you think about WAGMI Games? You've seen this one.
WAGMI Games, I have seen it. I've not researched it too much. It's another one I don't necessarily have an opinion on.
Yeah, it's a mobile game. It's going to be on iOS App Store. It's on Immutable X. Also going to have Immutable Passport. You can see here they don't ask you for your passport in the beginning of the website, which is always a plus.
That's good. Forgive those.
But it is going to be on iOS Passport. It has a heck of a lot of experience. They've got all the hype boys on there. This came from the meme coin space back in the day. They actually ended up building something out cool. They're going to rework a lot of the things here, so it's going to look way, way better. As it stands, I'm very salty that I sold my WAGMI NFTs because Genesis NFTs had kept mooning and they've kind of held their value this entire time, which I hate. I sold it at 0.15. It's at 0.87 and 0.3, I think was the top or something like that. I had 4 of them. So the token is at pretty much all-time highs right now, literally.
Wow, okay.
It's doing really well. It's at 50 million. I think the heads, they know how to pump it up. So I'm pretty sure this is going to run. I don't know if it's going to 100x. That's a bit of a crazy estimate. They have a tower defense game. That's just one of their games, though. They're going to be building up more games in the future. They're just hyper focused on that one for now. So with all the information I gave you, what do you think about this? It's a governance coin, too. It does have its use cases. So let me click on this so you can use it for in-game purchases, governance, tournaments.
What kind of games do they have, though?
Literally just a tower defense game.
Oh, just that?
Yes. WAGMI Defense. Looks like this.
And it started as a meme coin. You know how I feel about coins like this.
Well, it came from the meme coin community.
Okay.
Not that it was a meme coin.
Okay.
But I feel like they've matured a lot. So I wouldn't really put that on them at this point.
Okay, what's the tier above the dead tier?
You put them on D tier? Damn. All right. Respect.
Yeah, based on what I saw so far. I mean,
Look,
I don't know much about it, but
I would put it.
I don't really like.
I'd put it probably like a B or A. All right, Wax. What do you think about Wax?
Yeah, but also you know a lot more about it. You've been invested in it.
Yeah, the idea is for you to have terrible takes at some of them so that you can get roasted on Twitter. That's the idea, right?
There are no terrible takes, just bad opinions.
Bad opinions, yeah. What do you think about Wax? Wax is a really interesting one. It's done a 2x.
Wax is similar to Engine, right?
Similar, yes. I would say way more people are using Wax. They have a lot more Ponzi games, so people for sure are using way more Wax. And it's doing things a little bit different. They have that weird thing where you have to fund the CPU power of your transactions with Wax tokens or something like that.
Yeah.
I have that all set up. I'm also a Wax ambassador from 2022. I made like 3 videos for them, so I love them. I'm kidding. So what do you think about Wax?
That's awesome. Wax is an AliExpress version of Engine.
That is completely fine. Okay. I think they're near similar market caps, though. Yeah, literally 300 million, 223.
Wow. Well, I think, being so similar and being a similar style of blockchain, doing similar things in a way, I would put it next to Engine, just right of Engine. So Engine, more bullish on Engine than on Wax, but I'm also, there you go. Just
okay. Yeah, fair enough. So guilds, YGG. They are the ladies and gentlemen that created the Axie Infinity ecosystem, pretty much. They were the lead guild. They're on a ton of different games all over the place. They have a creator network. What do you think about this thing?
What else do they do, bro?
I mean, they invest into a bunch of different projects and they help them. They advise for them. They dump tokens on them. You know guilds, right? You know how they operate.
Yes, but why do they have their own coin?
Because they want to raise more money and because they want to reward creators and the people building in their ecosystem with their token.
I wouldn't know how to rate this, to be honest. I'm gonna either leave this to you or put a not sure.
This is my brain is fried out of 10. Yeah, it's
I don't understand it.
We'll put it on not sure. It's all good. 𝐒𝐤𝐬𝐳, Alex Becker coin. What do we think about 𝐒𝐤𝐬𝐳?
Where do you keep finding these coins, bro?
What do you mean? Alex Becker keeps tweeting this thing out every fucking 2 seconds. This thing keeps hitting all-time highs. Look at this.
Wow. Do you think it's hitting all-time highs because of Alex Becker tweeting about it?
Yes. I mean, that's obvious, right?
I'm not bullish on things like that.
They've got stuff going on. It's a metaverse. You love metaverses, right?
I do love metaverses.
I hate metaverses, so this is why I don't own the coin currently. But I can't be bearish on 𝐒𝐤𝐬𝐳. There's no way I'll tell people I'm bearish on it. I mean, it's got the right person talking about it, to say the least.
That's true. That's true. It's got the right person talking about it. At the same time, it's in price discovery in the middle of the bear market. It's up 500% in a year. There's always a reason for that. When did the coin come out?
It came out pretty much end of bull market.
End of bull market. That sucks for them. That's most likely why the price is.
Well, actually, it's great for them. They raised a ton of money.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, but still,
you can never complain about it.
They started at the end of the bull market, and they had to endure the hardest bear market we've ever had.
That's true. You're right.
So that it's not an easy spot to be in, and they're currently in price discovery. And
almost.
Wait, hold on. How are they in price discovery but not market cap price discovery?
No, they're not on price discovery at all.
They're not. Oh,
yeah, they're way off. Way off.
Oh, okay. They're
the market cap.
Right. My bad. Yeah, I probably saw the yearly chart and I thought it's the old time.
No. Nowhere near that.
Right. Okay. That's interesting. What is also interesting? Why does it look like the market cap was what 100 million all-time high? Now it's at 60 million, but then the price has fallen by 89%. Something also doesn't add up.
I mean, they're up 500% on the year though.
Are they deflationary?
I'm guessing it was just absolutely terrible in the beginning, and then it just evened out over time, and now the tokenomics aren't that bad.
Right.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Because the circulating supply is 8. What is this? Billion tokens.
8 billion.
Total supply is 29 billion. It's not that off from its total supply compared to other crypto tokens. And this, I think, is their governance. No, Senate is their governance coin. They have 2 coins. Yeah, Senate's smaller.
Right.
And that one clearly hit all-time highs.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah.
That one is in price discovery.
Yeah, that's price discovery.
No, it's
in terms of market cap.
In terms of market cap. That's super weird. How is the market cap all-time high, then the price is 90% down? That makes no sense.
Because the tokenomics were terrible when it launched. And then it probably had like 5% circulating supply and then like went hyperinflationary 300% in a year. Price dumped to oblivion as VCs sold, and then eventually the market cap rose as people started paying attention to crypto gaming again. And Alex Becker tweeted 𝐒𝐤𝐬𝐳. And I think they're advising or something for 𝐒𝐤𝐬𝐳 now too.
Okay. I don't know, man. I'm either not sure or I'm just not bullish on it.
All right, so I think you're not sure. So Synverse.
I know.
You've
Synverse.
seen that thing. 300 botted comments every single time I make a video. They're the bumper of botted comments. It pisses me off as well.
I hate it.
I also think that their white paper creeps me out because I messaged them about this too. It reminds me of Guild of Guardians where it said, do your passport or something. On theirs, you have to download the white paper. And it also asks for your location, which creeps me out as well. But apparently that's for the newsletter. I don't think that's justified, but it's on BNB. Synverse has pumped, clearly, right? It's pumped a lot, too. It's a 5x, at least.
Synverse has pumped, but it's one of the reasons that it's pumping all those botted comments. I mean, you're experiencing what I'm experiencing. There's so many people asking about Synverse, and it goes so deep. I just made a video. I told you about this video, the tier list video that I did. I also included Synverse. And I had botted Synverse comments in that video where people said, oh, this is a great video. I love what you do. But why didn't you include Synverse? And I said, I did. And I ranked it super low. You motherfucker, watch the video at least.
Yeah, they're definitely there's either they bought it or some random holder is botting, which is fair enough, I guess.
That doesn't matter. I'm not calling them out that they're botting. I'm just saying that it's a problem right now, and I just don't like it. It's just people talking about Simverse, not even watching the video, just coming on your video to talk about Simverse.
Yeah, but what
Um,
about the token? Are you bullish on the token? Even if, like, let's say they stopped the botting, are we bullish on it?
On the game itself, I don't really like the way it looks. Not too big of a fan of it. Are we bullish on the token itself? What's
They
the market
apparently have a
cap?
major SIN announcement in the next few days.
Yeah, what? A new PDF file with,
Maybe it's a new
some
update. Look at this.
market updates.
It's kind of laggy.
But this is not even gameplay. This is just an animation.
Yeah, it looks like it. Purchased exclusive licenses, and they have Crypto Hub talking about it. All right. So what do you think about Simverse?
I don't know, man. I'm just
Listen, it's your tier list, not mine.
What's the market cap?
It's 8 million or something like that. 7 million. Yeah. Very low.
Okay. Damn, it has place to grow. I wish it was a bigger market cap so I can put it on D, but I can't if it's that low. That sucks.
It is a crypto game. Yes.
It is a crypto game. Man. C tier. Let's go.
Oof. Behind Steppen? I don't know. But Altura.
Probably not behind Steppen, but it's all right.
We'll put it there. Oh my god.
All right.
I gotta be careful. Hold on. All right.
No particular
Altura.
order anyway.
Do you know what Altura is? Altura, Hustlepedia is obsessed with Altura. Loves Altura. Alex Becker also made a killing off of Altura in the bull market. Look at this chart. Look at this chart.
That's a weird looking chart.
That is a chart that pumped to the moon and then it died and did nothing for a very long time. And then apparently they started tracking the market cap correctly and it hit all-time highs. I don't understand how this works. But yeah. Altura. Have you done research on it?
No. Never heard about it.
So it's the ultimate platform for building and scaling Web3 games, just a Web3 gaming infrastructure play, pretty much.
Okay.
That's all it is, right? So if you're bullish on infrastructure, you're bullish on Altura. If you're not bullish on infrastructure, then you're not bullish on Altura.
I'm very bullish on infrastructure, but let's see the price once again.
Sure.
Price, okay. Market cap, okay, got it. All right, let's
it's up
rank it.
700% this year, 79% this month, 43% over the past week. It's pumping.
54 billion market cap.
It has a lot of backing. A lot of backing. The influencers love this one.
I am bullish on infrastructure projects.
Yes, I'm pretty bullish on it too. Yeah.
Yeah, but I would like to put it on a high tier, but I just don't know enough about it. Do you think it deserves an A tier?
I would say Altura A tier is good.
Okay, let's do
I don't think
that.
it's crazy. All right. What about Beam? Now Beam, no comment. You rate Beam.
I have no idea what Beam is, bro.
No way you don't know what Beam is. So Beam is the biggest infrastructure play in crypto right now, pretty much.
Wow, is it?
Yeah, they Merit Circle migrated into Beam. Merit Circle was one of the biggest DAOs in crypto gaming. Now they're 100% into Beam. It's an infrastructure play. It's pretty much making it so that people don't have to worry about transaction fees in crypto gaming. A ton of games are building on Beam. So yeah, this is my top infra play for 2024 for sure.
Wow.
And it's on Avalanche.
Okay.
She's a killer. The token though is on Ethereum and BNB Smart Chain apparently.
600 million market cap.
Yeah. And this is all very recent. This launched in October, end of October.
Wow. And already 600 million market cap?
Yeah, in the past month, 165%. Beam is Merit Circle DAO. Exactly. Yeah. I'm very bullish on this one. I actually put this, well, I didn't put Beam on it, but I put Merit Circle on my top 10 crypto games. This is from last month, so they hadn't finished the migration, but this would be Beam pretty much.
Did you just put $100 in everyone? Every
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That's exactly what I did. And then this is up 169%.
Damn.
So not bad.
It's a good thing you did there. It's a good thing you did there.
Not a bad idea. No.
You're gonna have to take profits at some point.
Well, next month. Well, this month actually. We're already here. Wow. I'm gonna have to make a top 10 crypto gaming tokens list, and then I'll probably make a fresh list, and I'll invest $100 into them. But yeah.
All right, Beam. I'm not sure, bro.
You're not sure? Okay, then fine. I'll do it for you. No, I'm kidding. So you put not sure? Really? Are you sure?
I'm not. I don't know anything about it.
Okay. All right. What about Shrapnel? I mean, I would put Beam on S tier. So Shrapnel is at 73 million right now. This is all-time highs.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know about the lawsuit?
I don't know exactly what happened. I know they're going through a lawsuit. Did they push the game because of it?
No, nothing happened with the game.
Okay.
Just an angry person that wanted to cash out. And the thing, it corrected 20% and then it kept pumping. So I don't think people really care, to be honest.
Yeah, it looks like people don't care at all. Currently, as it's looking before the game's releasing, I am bullish on Shrapnel.
Thank you, Jose.
Uh,
You're bullish on
I'm
Shrapnel? Why are you
yeah.
bullish on Shrapnel? Is it just the game, or is it the narrative?
Yeah, the whole narrative and the way the game is looking. I'm bullish on these new games that are so close to being released. You know.
Yeah. I mean, so do you know the timeline on Shrapnel for the game to be released?
I don't know when the full game is going to be released. Isn't it
I
now
do.
like an early access in December?
I know when it's going to be released, my friends. I don't know if I can say it, but
Yeah.
it's going to be sooner rather than later. So early access should be happening this month, right? People should be getting their hands on Shrapnel this month.
Yeah.
I probably need an extraction pack. I have a bunch of extraction packs. I've talked to the team plenty.
You do need an extraction pack in order to access.
Yeah, I've got a ton of those. If you need one, my friend, I've got too many. So no problem there. Shrapnel's tokenomics, my opinion, the next year, we're not going to have to worry about it. For the most part, the vesting is okay for us. The end of 2024, we might have a little bit of an issue with unlocks. Until then, though, I don't care, quite frankly. So this is my top Avalanche, just specific game that I would be bullish on. Shrapnel is it. But what do you think about Shrapnel and its coin? Like how they're using it? Do you know how they're using it?
Are they going to use it for rewards in game?
I'm not sure. I know 𝐒𝐤 is being used for that for sure. So 𝐒𝐤 is the little green resource.
Right.
Yeah, Shrapnel unlocks in 124 days. Yeah, we have plenty of time before unlocks. Plenty of time. For this bull cycle, like ridiculous amount of time. I think their tokenomics are just fine. Their distribution makes sense. Some people think they should be putting more on community rewards. 33% is fine. Look at this unlock schedule. Does this scare you at all? I mean, this is fine for me. This is
no. Why
a year into the future. Maybe it'll double in supply, but that's fine. Personally,
that's totally fine, especially if we're going to be in the middle of the bull market by then. The prices are going to be ridiculously high.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I'm perfectly fine with this stuff. They have a very in-depth white paper. We could go here all day about Shrapnel, but we're only talking about Shrapnel. It's at new all-time highs. What do you think about Shrapnel?
As I said, I love it. I'm bullish on Shrapnel. For me, Shrapnel can be easy A tier as it is at the moment, just like Illuvium. I would say Illuvium and Shrapnel are very similar to me as far as their token goes.
All right. What do you think about PlayZap?
Is this another one that's a new all-time high?
Well, pretty much. Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah. This one came out earlier this year.
13 million market cap.
I can give you the context on it if you don't know it. So pretty much what it was, it's a hyper casual mobile gaming studio. They are very good at making hyper casual games. Their founder has made millions upon millions of dollars in profit making hyper casual games. They hops on trends, makes those basic games like Solitaire. This is going to be wager based. Already has backing from KuCoin Labs. And their tokenomics, it is what it is. I think it's fine for where they are. It's a $13 million market cap. They haven't really gone hard on marketing at all, which explains where they are right now. They're on BNB. They're on EOS, EVM as well. I talked to them about that. They say that they don't care about the blockchain that they're going to be on because at the end of the day, they just want something that functions and something that will support them. And they don't want to be in a big chain because then they'll ignore them. At least EOS won't ignore them. So I was like, okay, sure.
Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Fair.
I mean, there is a place in the market for hyper casual games, that's for sure. There's a lot of people who love hyper casual games.
Yeah,
and hyper casual games can also reach more people. It's not just that the average gamer plays them. It's the average gamer's mom as well plays.
Yeah, he did talk about the life cycle of hyper casual games. He says that most hyper casual gaming studios need to have somewhere on 2 hits a year to be profitable. Most gaming studios don't end up getting that, unfortunately. The average lifespan of a mobile game that is hyper casual is somewhere around 3 months. So it's not very long. It could literally just be a TikTok trend. But I mean, these guys have already had a history of building these out and they're pretty damn good at it. And they're trying to make a wager-based system, which is going to be using the PZP token. Something interesting about this actually is that they're also going to be allowing old games that already have hyper casual gameplay to onboard the PZP token for wagers. So they already have things in the pipeline to do that, which I think is cool.
That's awesome. Yeah. But the stats that you gave about hyper casual games, is that about regular Web 2 hyper casual games?
Yeah,
Or
just regular
specific
ones.
regular Web 2? So yeah, so here's the difference. If you can actually earn money in hyper casual games, I reckon the life cycle will be longer than 3 months, even a lot longer than 3 months. It's been proven that people play games longer if they have rewards. Of
What
course.
do you mean? Sam is hating on us. Everyone could be a crypto expert. My friend, I live and breathe this thing. I spent way too much damn time in crypto gaming. All right, so what did you rate this?
Hyper casual, let's put it B tier.
B tier? Ooh.
Yes. Let's keep this moving. Compete.
All right, fair enough.
Everybody knows about Compete. Everybody's heard about it.
Mm-hmm.
Compete looks great.
Metaverse.
I'm excited to get my hands on it. I'm excited to try and play it.
All-time highs.
Amazing. We don't have the market cap data, do we?
No, we don't.
Okay. When did the coin come out? It came out in April this year.
The last year.
Last year. Compete in of itself, the game, I'm hyped to try it out. I'm hyped to give it a shot. Compete looks absolutely great. It's this all-in-one multiplayer,
Yeah, all kinds of stuff.
royal / metaverse / racing / everything. You know, as we said multiple times, I am a fan of metaverses. I like that you can do many things inside of one game. I think it works well when done right.
Mm-hmm.
Compete, the token, let's put it B tier.
B tier. Ooh, that's an interesting one. I would put this A or S tier. I mean, they're using the gaming token. So we don't have too much reference on what exactly it's going to be used for. On the white paper, it says that they're going to be using it for transactions on the Compete marketplace for the most part. But you know, it is what it is. If it's like CS:GO, a bunch of people speculate on it, pump it up, right? So we'll see. We'll see. We need more context on it. I think they need to fix the use cases. Maybe I just haven't done enough research on it, but that's where I'm at. So I kind of agree with you for sure. So Echelon Prime from the Echelon Prime
people
Foundation.
are hating on me now for not knowing.
Dude, they're turning into you.
5 projects that you gave to me here.
Yeah, I gave you a lot of projects. I'm sorry. I gave this man like 40 projects, and I was just like 20 minutes before we started. I was like, "Yeah, are you good with all this?" I start naming them off one by one. Like, poor guy. You don't need to, you know, be in tune with all 40 projects to make it.
Iron Man, of course not. Who has that time? You know,
only Classy apparently. Only me.
Everybody can be a crypto expert these days. I'm sitting behind my keyboard. I know all of these. Probably shut up, Sam.
Damn. Get roasted. All right, let's go into next one. Echelon Prime. So this one ran a lot. This is a pumper, my friend. Do you know? Oh yeah, this one's cool. I'm not even gonna say it. You go.
I mean, talking just from the fact that it has 200 million market cap. Going just from the fact that we reviewed many projects that have low market caps, that have 8 to 15 to 20 to even 30 million market caps. Those are the kind of projects that I'm looking at if I want to go for 100x. Can a 200 million market cap do 100x from here realistically? If it's a big enough project, perhaps. Can Echelon Prime in particular do it? I know you're very bullish on it. I'm also bullish on it, but I'm not 100x bullish on it.
I'm very bullish on it, yeah.
Are you 100x bullish on it, though?
Well, it's up 125% on our tier list from last month. So anybody that got in with us is very happy.
That is awesome.
And their NFTs also pumped like crazy. The use case makes sense for Echelon Prime. I'm proud of their avatars. Oh, people keep getting that XRP commercial. Yeah, there's a scam XRP commercial going around right now, guys. Be careful. I think I can do anything about that, unfortunately. But that's going around right now. So, do you want me to give you more context on Echelon Prime?
Do we have time? I mean, go for it if you want, yeah.
There's like 2 tokens left. So Echelon Prime is the foundation behind Parallel. Parallel is a trading card game. I mean, 𝐒𝐢𝐠𝐲 loves it, so she loves it. This is what I keep saying. If 𝐒𝐢𝐠𝐲 loves it, then clearly it's a good game. 𝐒𝐢𝐠𝐲 is building her own game, though. She's a trading card game person. She loves it. I think Parallel is good. The tokenomics make sense. It's very front heavy on the token itself. I respect it. I think trading card games are a big niche for the crypto gaming space overall. Obviously, nobody's really done it right just yet. I think Echelon Prime is doing it, though. You can buy packs to get on there. There are avatars, plenty of different syncs on there. They're also developing Colony, which I can actually show on the website, I believe. Can I? Parallel? So Colony is their AI game that they're developing as well, which is going to be 100% AI game. I think it's an interesting concept. It looks like they're taking care of their holders, which I respect. I love games that aren't scared of talking about the Web3 component of it. So I would put this one very high on my, well, clearly this is on my top 10 crypto games. So yeah.
As I said, I don't think it's 100x play.
I'm on base. 100%.
I do believe it's an A tier for me, to be honest.
A tier? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, last one. This one would probably be near an S tier, but I would put everything different, so it would be all over the place, right? So the entire tier list would be a little bit weird, right? So 𝐶DeFi is the last one we'll talk about. This one is also making new yearly highs. It's also pumping a heck of a lot, not at all-time highs in terms of market cap. You know,
𝐶DeFi is great though. 𝐶DeFi is overall a great platform, gaming launchpad. See, Sam, I know my stuff.
It's a gaming launchpad.
Part is the gaming launchpad, but then they got into many other things. You know, even with the Seed World, the game that they're developing right now, Seed World looks very good. All in all, I'm actually super bullish on 𝐶DeFi. But before saying S tier, you know, I can't really say S tier with 150 million market cap. I would be kind of hypocritical there because I just said this is not a 100x play. For me, S tier is 100x plays. I don't think, you know, I'm very conservative when it comes to 100x plays. I can't really say that anything will do 100x. I guess I still have PTSD from the 2-year long.
Yeah, you could just like theoretical voodoo money that just magically makes things go up 100x. It doesn't have to literally 100x, right? As potential.
𝐶DeFi has a lot of potential, man. I absolutely love 𝐶DeFi. I love their project. I love the people who are building the project. I love what they do.
I'm also investing into some of the launch pads, so bias.
I actually haven't invested in any of their launch pads.
Oh, really?
No, I have not. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you got to get into that, buddy.
Coin. I didn't even hold.
You need to hold a lot of their coin to be able to qualify for most of their launch pad activations, but you know, for allocations. But yeah, like if you've got the money and you're into launch pads and 𝐶DeFi, of course.
All in all, 𝐶DeFi is a great project that I do see pumping hard. 𝐶DeFi, let's put it S tier.
Boom.
I like 𝐶DeFi. I like it
$10 billion market cap. Let's fucking go. And that's gonna be it.
That's where AXS was.
That is where AXS was at some point. And it did hit it. It did hit it. I do think that there are going to be plenty of coins that go over 10 billion. I don't think that's a crazy opinion to have at all. You know, just because something is pumped 4x since the start of this crypto gaming mini bull run or whatever we're calling this right now, doesn't mean that, you know, even if it pulls back 50-70%, that it doesn't just go skyrocket 100x through crypto gaming. My biggest problem has always been the fact that people value things based on the last bull market, but there were no products the last bull market. There was no real test of what crypto gaming will actually do for a chart, except Axie Infinity that actually had users because it was a full game. It had been developed since 2017. They took the risk from 𝐶𝐞𝐧. So yeah, I don't know. Like, we'll see what happens here. I think plenty of these plays can go 10 to 100x. The ones that are dead, you know, it is what it is, unfortunately. Maybe not as crypto gaming games. I love 𝐿oki as a token. 𝐴peCoin, I will never talk about. �PEG I will also never talk about. But it was a pleasure to have you. We've been here for an hour and 40 minutes. My longest live stream yet. It didn't feel like an hour and 40 minutes for me, at least. I had a lot of fun. We had 144 people here the entire way through. Smash the like button. We'll have more people. I'm not going to tell you who I'm going to have on Thursday. I'm going to leave that as a surprise for y'all. But this is Inspector Mindful. Let me actually go ahead. I am not taking this page out. I was about to take that out. Could you imagine? Terrible. So Inspector Mindblow on YouTube. He is the top crypto gaming legend. Remember, just because he doesn't know everything about the tokens does not mean that he can't talk about the games themselves. This guy plays every game under the sun, knows how to earn in the games, has taken the time to do it, even when I'm too lazy to actually play big time and earn $100 a day, which I guess that's first world problems for me. But yes, go subscribe to Inspector Mindblow if you're interested in the top crypto games or crypto games that you can earn in. He's the guy to go to. Till the next time, do you have anything to say or do we just end it here?
Thank you for having me on the show, man. It's been an absolute pleasure. And I would just like to correct you. I do know everything about the things I talk about. I don't know every project. It's a little bit different. But anyway, thank you for having me on, man. It's been a freaking pleasure being on your show. Good for you for hosting the show every day. It takes a lot of dedication. I don't know if people know this, but it's very hard doing one live stream every single day. So hit that like button, support 𝐒𝐿 and what he's doing because he's doing a freaking amazing job.
Let's go, boys.
Inspector out.
Inspector out.
Peace.
Peace.